If that doesn't explain exactly what this video is about, nothing else will. You know, I think if there's one thing I've learned about myself in the last year, it's that I have a very short attention span. A lot of games only keep my attention for a couple hours and then I can go years without playing them again. Wait, not that one. Don't worry about that one. I love to edit videos, but I've always been too critical of myself to really put myself out there. Starting with this video, I hope to change that. So welcome everyone to my channel, whether you're new here or if you've been hanging around for the last few years, thanks. If you haven't noticed before, I have a lot of videos on Arma. I've been playing with the same community for years. Some of my closest friends and many of my best memories are due to Milsim. Now you're probably asking, what even is Milsim? And what the heck does that even mean? Well, for me, I've discovered that it means something different for just about everyone that I've asked that question. For some people, it's the simple act of playing together with a team to accomplish an objective. For some people, it's the chaos of battle and overcoming incredible odds. But for other people, it's the friends. It's the community and brotherhood that's built along the journey. So, while a little bit of a different video, I want to preserve these people and memories. Time is limited, finite. What is now won't be forever. I know that in another decade from now, I'll look back on this video and smile, and I hope you will too.
My in-game name is Jaeger or Jagger or Jackson.
My in-game name is Ford.
M Savage.
My in-game name is Sandman. How long have I played with Spearhead? Probably going on 2 years, maybe a little longer. My favorite thing about Spearhead, probably the people, hands down.
How long have I been playing with Spearhead? Probably 3-4 months. Favorite thing about Spearhead is, well, getting to know the members and learning new mods, how to play them, and just overall be a better person.
I have played with Spearhead through many iterations, starting back in 2013, so about 12 years. I have to say the camaraderie, the friendships I've made in this community. The most memorable memory I have of this community is, well, it was during a training with my old unit SOMC, where one of our guys was driving a SOV Humvee and just drove it over us, did a huge jump over us.
Vehicle rear.
Vehicle rear.
Coming up the road.
Oh!
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
I guess I'd just say, Spearhead is a place where you can meet a lot of people. I've met 2 people that I've played this game with. So, well, I've actually met like 5, but 2 of them that I work with is law enforcement.
Oh god, my most memorable memory. Probably during Ironwall, the very first time I ever led a patrol in Spearhead. It was my very first deployment with you guys. And we were being chased through the middle of the woods in the middle of the night by a Russian Mi-8 that we actually wound up shooting down with the 50 cal on top of the MRAP. And that was just the very first time that I really felt like a badass. Honestly, it was a great time.
How long I've been with Spearhead, I cannot honestly remember. It's been a long time. I just remember I was still active duty military when I was. I will be out of the military 1 year in just about a month. And I was in for about roughly 10 years.
Saturdays are for the boys. That's what Milsim means to me. Means camaraderie. Means time with guys that are in the same headset or same headspace and mindset of wanting to get out and do some really cool shit.
My favorite thing about Spirit is just how we get a bunch of people that have no military experience, people with military experience, and we put it all together and we do these huge operations as if we were like actual military. It always seems to just go fairly well with the occasional Arma situations I'm sure lots of people know about. My most memorable memory I can think of right now would probably be during one of our Vietnam deployments, I was in a Cayuse, the little precursor to the H6, the little bird. I had picked up Pause, or JTAC, and I did a split-second, like 2-round burst with the minigun and just nailed the guy. And I was probably about close to 1,000 feet in the air, and just Pause on the side of the bird goes, Jesus!
Milsim means to me a couple things. First of all, just being a military simulation. Second, just working with a lot of people to achieve one goal.
Milsim to me is being able to do all the military type stuff you see, like movies, all the stuff you would think about without really any of the consequences, and able to actually have fun with it. Sure, I've listened on the radio, this guy's down, people are taking it seriously, but we're all having fun. He might just have to respawn, or he'll get back up and keep playing the game.
Give me one sec. Give me one sec.
My in-game name is Sergeant Snow.
My in-game name is Mr. Toywinks.
My in-game name is Achi.
My in-game name is T Dunn. I have been with Spearhead since 2020. My favorite thing about Spearhead is using the things I learned in the Marine Corps and things I've learned since leaving the Marine Corps and getting to implement them in a virtual environment with my buddies and having a good time.
It's coming up on 4 years now. Favorite thing about Spearhead, it would definitely have to be the camaraderie. There is nothing like the group of people we have in Spearhead, from civilians to foreign military to active military to just some random dudes on the internet. It is definitely one of the communities that has the tightest bond and probably the most welcoming presence you can get into a Milsim community. Like, there's a long list of people who, as soon as you join, are instantly ready to help you and provide you whatever you need to get into the Milsim community and just get into the patrols and have fun.
I played in Spearhead for about 5 years. I joined when I was 16. And now, 21? I feel old. My favourite thing about Spearhead, the shenanigans, definitely. You get on, you think everything's going to be great and fun. 10 minutes in, there's chaos and you're getting to shoot shit. It's brilliant. Not to mention the community members. Everyone's dead chill.
How long have I been in Spearhead? Probably going to say probably a year and a half at this point. Big guns, big problems is my favorite thing about Spearhead.
My most memorable memory from Spearhead was leading a 18-kilometer, 5-hour patrol in the mountains of Klafkan.
Most memorable experience in Milsim. There's a lot. There's definitely a lot. That's the best thing is you can choose from any moment from patrols to main ops. But I'd say probably the one is Misfit got intel about a HVT fleeing in a vehicle, and we were able to jump in our little Razor and chase after it. We basically did a drive-by. I have a clip of it I could give to you afterwards. Basically a drive-by in a fucking Razor, just chasing after it. It was like a scene from a movie. It was so awesome. We ended up getting the guy, and it was pretty cool.
My most memorable memory probably's it's gotta be when we had Storm driving a MRAP and we got told to send it and we full sent it through a wall and there was ATM on the other side. It went really bad. But perfect. It was great, but terrible.
I've done another Milsim group. It didn't go well. A bunch of civilians trying to use Marine Corps doctrine and act like they know what's going on, comparatively to people who actually served and have an idea. Willing to collaborate both left and right. So, I mean, good community. Most memorable memory is probably when we did the Surge deployment, and I got to make a mass grave. Got credited with the most kills in all of the op.
Ooh, what does Milsim mean to me? That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't really think it has any significant meaning. I think it's really just depends on how you look at the game and what your interests are. I think everybody will have a different take on what Milsim is, but for me, it's teamwork to complete a goal, using teamwork and practice and strategies to complete a goal in a tactical setting. I think that's something at least we've done really well the last few years. Saturdays are for the boys.
Milsim means to me getting to do the things that I really enjoy with my buddies and trying to implement those things as correctly as I can.
Milsim, what it means, I guess, just escape. It's nice no matter what's going on, you can just jump in and just chill out with everyone. And everyone's got the same hobby, so you always got something to relate to. It's brilliant. Join Spearhead.
Milsim to me is honestly coming in with some like-minded individuals and just get to play, pretend, and practice some things I do or don't get to do in my profession. Spearhead's a good community. Freaking trying to get some people over here, expand out so we can do more things.
Nexus Gamers. Yay! Saturday are for the boys. Go Milsim. Go fucking Spearhead Gaming. That's really about it, honestly. It's so much fun here shooting shit.
My in-game name is the Disco Priest.
NECA.
Spanky.
Speedy.
I have played with Spearhead for like 6 years now. The fact that we always have something going on, like if it's not a deployment, there's a bunch of people around you can play games with. There's pretty much never a day where there's not somebody in the Discord or the Milsim server, so there's always something going on.
Would say I've been playing with Spearhead for about 3-4 months now, I think. 3 months. The goofiness that we get up to in and outside of game.
Oh my god. I have played with Spearhead since 2013 or 14. So a while. Oh no, I've slept since then. My favorite thing is it's not a linear type of play style. Everything changes all the damn time.
I have played with Spearhead for a couple months now. My first deployment was actually Frostbite. My favorite thing about Spearhead is just shooting the shit with the boys, just having fun, getting on Arma, doing stuff in a group effort.
Well, that has definitely got to be the very first deployment, and I might be stealing somebody else's thunder here, but he ended up drowning trying to cross the river in Vietnam, well, in the dark, because he couldn't see he was below the water.
Most memorable memory is starting the AML 90 space program, getting launched to mock Jesus to space.
My most memorable memory. Ooh. Probably either all the Blue 4 kills or the Leroy Jenkins moments that happen all the time. I don't exactly have a specific one because I have several, and they're all really good. I guess probably one of the most memorable, and it's relatively recent, and people still bring it up from time to time, is some of the shenanigans that have happened, like mounting a 105 on a mule. That one pretty close to my heart.
My most memorable memory was when I was desyncing a lot in the last operation, and we were getting chased by a BMP or a BTR. I can't remember. Nexus was yelling at me to shoot it, and we backed into something. We clipped an Arma pixel, and it sent us to the moon.
Place you can kind of just come play 2 different levels of seriousness, and do a lot of things that you just cannot do in any other game. Like, what other game have I ever had the opportunity to, I guess, use an STV and, pop up from inside a harbor and take it by force? It's a lot of neat stuff you can do in this that's nowhere else.
Milsim means to me, I don't know how to answer that one. Community. It's pretty fun. Met a lot of great people. A lot of people that's given really good advice and stuff like that. I don't know how to answer that one.
Milsim's about the boys. That's what it means. It's here. We're here to hang out with friends, comrades, sometimes enemies, but have a good time at the end.
Milsim means, to me at least, just having fun every Saturday, just shooting the shit with the boys. just getting on and having fun. Armor rules infantry sucks.